Hi, and welcome to SnapCast. And back at it again is me, Issa Jarin, and my partner.
Bruce Dimabayao. Wow, that's
What
crazy.
are those theories, man?
Okay,
What are those theories?
the theories that we'll be discussing today is symbolic interactionism, social exchange theory, uncertainty reduction, social penetration, communication privacy management, cognitive dissonance, and elaboration likelihood. All right, for the first theory is symbolic interactionism, a theory that believes that communication creates a self-concept, thoughts, and the community we live in. The song I'll be setting an example is Linkin Park's Points of Authority from 2000 album Hybrid Theory. It relates to this theory as it interprets on how the abusive judgment of society to the individual and the pressures of criticism of one's self-concept. Such quotes can be found in timestamp 0 seconds to 20 seconds. So the lyrics goes as forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame and puts your name to shame. Cover up your face, you can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. So yeah, like it's kind of like again the world's judging you and your concept might be effective on how the world sees you as that. So it can be quite difficult though, and it can affect it.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so for my theory is the uncertainty reduction. So, when you meet someone for the first time and you don't know how to act, it feels kind of awkward at first. So, you'd want to do something to reduce that awkwardness and uncertainty with
Indeed.
how to interact with that person. So, yeah, that's what this theory is. And the song that I chose is Yo by Chris Brown, released in 2005. The timestamp for this particular song is 0:45 to 1 minute and 06 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So, the concept in the theory that is represented in the song is the motivation to reduce uncertainty where there is incentive value. In this song, he is uncertain about what he should say to her. So in the lyrics he says, should I talk about her smile? Said before about her style. Too obvious. So he's thinking to himself, no, I shouldn't say that. I should say this. No, I should say this instead. So he's unsure with how he should act or what he should say to her. But he is motivated to reduce this uncertainty because of the incentive that he really wants to have a possible relationship with her and for her to like him back. So he decides to go up with her and say, yo. So that's basically it.
Like literally, yo, hey, girl.
Yo, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. Yeah, that's how he overcomes his uncertainty.
Okay, that's great. Moving on. So the next theory will be communication privacy management. The song that I picked correlates to the theory as it possesses two things: privacy ownership and privacy control. The example I'll be using is from a song from Killswitch Engage called Just Let Go from the 2016 album Incarnate. So in the privacy ownership part of the song is from the timestamp by the way is 19 seconds to 58 seconds. So the lyrics goes as holding on to something that no I can't control and I would not have it any other way. Restless, anxious is all I've known. Defenseless against this. This changes my soul. What was once reluctant soon becomes the will to grow. So it's oh yeah, in this part it's like you're you're keeping hold of your like secrets, but at the same time you wanted to show that secret to the someone that you know, someone that you trust. So yeah, it can be
Mm,
quite a struggle for people. And the next line, which is
true.
privacy control, which is the timestamp, is 59 seconds to 1 minute to 18 seconds. The phrase goes as I would not have it any other way. So I let go, lose control, let go to the unknown. So this is the time that he's the person is trying to like release the secret to someone they know.
Mm,
But of course, it is this is a give and take situation, and it really depends on the outcome. So that's kind of it.
Get. Okay, so for the next one is social penetration. This is the process of developing a deeper and closer relationship with another person through mutual self-disclosure and other forms of vulnerability. And the song that I chose is Honey Honey by ABBA, which you can hear in the musical Mamma Mia, released in 2003. And the timestamp for this particular lyrics is 0:21 to 1 minute to 33 seconds. The lyrics goes, I've heard about him before, wanted to know some more, and now I know what they mean. He's a love machine. Oh, he makes me dizzy. So the concept of the theory being applied here is the depth of penetration or the degree of disclosure in a specific area of an individual's life. In this part of the song, you can see that she wanted to know more about him. And we can assume that now she does know more about him. And she is in love with him and thinks that he's a love machine. And now they have a deeper connection and even a relationship because of it. So that's basic. That's it. That's it for this theory. And that's
Uh,
short.
that's
It's just getting to know someone in a deeper level.
oh, very straightforward indeed. So the next theory that I'll be discussing is social exchange theory. This theory aims to predict and explain relationship maintenance. So there's this one song that I found that possesses a core concept of this theory, which is comparison level. The song is from Killswitch Engage again, and the title is Starting Over, and it's actually their self-titled album from 2009. The phrase goes, which is, by the way, the timestamp is 34 seconds to 55 seconds. It goes as, do you remember what we used to have? As if all our dreams were possible. All that existed was you and I, but distance has torn us apart. So this quote is quite like very general, but however, if I interpret it, it's like obviously it's a relationship of a significant other. It is implied that things might not really work out for them because of the relationship
Mm.
they have, and they're having second thoughts. So that's
Long distance
how I see.
things.
Yeah, it happens to I don't know.
I know how that feels. I'm currently going through that. Pain.
I know the feeling too. So yeah. So that's gonna end on my part.
Very sad experience. All
Indeed.
right. And for the next one is cognitive dissonance. For this theory, it's your actions are going against your own beliefs. So like, kunyari you smoke despite knowing the bad effects of smoking, or you love the environment, still continue to use plastic. So it creates this uncomfortable feeling deep down. And in order for you to ease that discomfort or avoid dissonance, you'll make a mental justification for your actions. So in the song Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo, released in 2021, and the timestamp 0:19 seconds to 0:36 seconds, the lyrics go, brown guilty eyes and little white lies. Yeah, I played dumb, but I always knew that you'd talk to her, maybe did even worse. I kept quiet so I could keep you. Meaning that she knew what her boyfriend was doing and that he was doing something bad behind her back and still decided to stay despite being hurt. Kasi mahal niya yung guy. So, it happens. So,
So
in relation to the theory and the concept of mental justification to your action, she's still staying in the relationship despite knowing what he's doing. And she should leave, which creates discomfort and hurt. And her mental justification is that she loved him at his worst. Anyway, so she was hoping he'd stay and choose her. So that's cognitive dissonance. It creates discomfort.
no, geez, that's this is like tough to
It's
swallow
painful,
topic.
right?
Yeah.
It's painful. Yeah.
Yes.
And for the last one, it is elaboration likelihood. This theory is about effectiveness of persuasive messages. And the song that I chose for this is He Could Be the One by Hannah Montana, my favorite, released in timestamp 0:08 to 0:47. Pretty long, but the lyrics go smooth talking, so rockin'. He's got everything that a girl's wanted. Guitar cutie, he plays it groovy. And I can't keep myself from doing something stupid. Think I'm really falling for his smile. get butterflies when he says my name. He's got something special. When he's looking at me, I wanna get all sentimental. He's got something special. I can hardly breathe. Something's telling me maybe he could be the one.
Oh,
So from all that lyrics, the concept applies to this. The concept that applies to this is the peripheral route, which is because in the song she's talking about how this guy could be the one just because he talks smooth, he plays the guitar, and is cute, which which is so babaw, in other words, ang babaw, and
yeah.
basically likes him without actively thinking about the reason why she likes him. It's just because, like, does he give her security? Is he gonna be a good partner for long term? Like all that deep shit. It's all surface level. It's all like he looks cute. Maybe he could be the one because he makes me feel butterflies, even though it should be deeper than that. So yeah,
Ah,
that's basically it for me.
well, there's a lot of theories. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in,
All right,
but we
so
managed.
anyway, we will conclude this podcast for now. So thank you for listening, and we'll be back in a snap.